If Elon Musk hadn't given half of his fortune to charity, Warren Buffett would have surpassed him as the world's richest person this month. Hey guys, welcome to our channel Elon Musk World, where we tell you all the latest news about Elon Musk and his multi-billion-dollar companies. In today's video, we are going to tell you about Warren Buffett almost being the richest person. According to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index, the Berkshire Hathaway CEO is worth $113 billion, or just over half of Tesla and SpaceX CEO Elon Musk's $220 billion fortune. Buffett would be wealthier today than Musk if he hadn't given away $111 billion in stock over the last 16 years. When Buffett pledged to give 99% of his fortune to good causes in 2006, he owned nearly 475,000 Berkshire A shares. Since then, he has almost halved his Berkshire holdings, bringing the total value of his Berkshire stake to $112 billion. The investor's net worth has increased by more than $4 billion this year, owing to rising inflation and interest rate hike fears, which have fueled a 3% rise in Berkshire stock. Musk's fortune, on the other hand, has plummeted by $50 billion this month, owing to a painful sell-off in technology stocks that has slashed Tesla's share price by 29%. Musk has given less than 1% of his wealth to charity, according to Forbes, so his philanthropy hasn't had a significant impact on his net worth. Buffett's charitable givings, on the other hand, may have boosted Berkshire's stock price, implying that the investor's fortune would be smaller today if he hadn't been so generous in recent years. The CEO of Berkshire Hathaway is the only one of the world's top 10 richest people whose fortune has increased this year. In just a few weeks, his billionaire peers have seen nearly $150 billion wiped off their fortunes. Buffett's philanthropy has taken a toll on his fortune, costing him a title of the richest man on the planet. Yet after decades of careful investing, investors are once again flocking to Berkshire Hathaway for safety, and his collection of stocks and businesses is generating plenty of cash for him to give away. Tesla stock soared 11%, boosting Elon Musk's net worth by $21.4 billion during a major rally for the technology company. Tesla CEO Elon Musk's fortune soared in 2020 and 2021 as the company's stock soared. However, as the electric vehicle maker has been caught up in a major tech sell-off, it has fallen by nearly $30 billion so far in 2022. However, tech stock rose, with Tesla rising 10.68% to $936.27 billion after Credit Suisse issued a bullish analyst note on the automaker. According to Bloomberg's Billionaire Index, Musk is by far the richest person on the planet. Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, is in second place with $172 billion, while Bernard Arnault, the founder of Louis Vuitton, is in third place with $167 billion. Musk's net worth, on the other hand, has plummeted since Tesla stock peaked at over $1,200 in November. From a high of $340 billion, it has dropped around 29%. Musk's fortune stems primarily from his 18% ownership of Tesla, the world's most valuable car company. According to Bloomberg, he has $3.9 billion in cash after selling billions of dollars in Tesla stock in high-profile moves at the end of last year. As technology stocks have fallen sharply, the world's top 10 wealthiest people have lost just over $100 billion in wealth in 2022, though Monday's bounce helped limit their on-paper losses. Musk's fortune has plummeted by $28.6 billion. Berkshire Hathaway stock has benefited from investors' new focus on so-called value companies whose health is more closely tied to the economy, making Warren Buffett the only centi-billionaire in the top 10 to have grown wealthier. As investors prepare for the Federal Reserve to raise interest rates and bring the easy money era to an end, tech stocks have plummeted. Investors have shifted their focus to companies that will benefit from higher interest rates, rising inflation, and a relatively strong economy. So it means Warren Buffett still appears to have it. Last month, as most of us are aware, was not so kind to ASX stocks. Last month, the ASX lost more than 6%, making it one of the worst Januaries in the index's history. The US market, on the other hand, did not fare any better. The S&P had a shocker in January, falling just over 5%. Both markets would have been much worse if it hadn't been for the recent uptick. Recently updated news shows that, as a result of the turbulence in the US stock markets in January, many of the world's wealthiest people saw their net worth plummet. According to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index, none of the world's top 10 wealthiest people saw their fortunes decline in January. Warren Buffett was the 10th person on the list. Yes, everyone lost money in January, from Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, and Jeff Bezos to Bill Gates, Larry Page, and Steve Ballmer. However, according to the index, it was Tesla Incorporated CEO Elon Musk whose fortune plummeted the most. Musk's fortune shrunk by a mind-boggling $50 billion in January, leaving him with only $220 billion in fortune at the end of the month. Bezos' fortune was slashed by $23.4 billion, while Zuckerberg's was slashed by $12.7 billion. However, over the course of the month, Warren Buffett increased his net worth by $4.46 billion, bringing his total to $113 billion. So, how did the Oracle of Omaha manage to significantly increase his net worth, especially when the vast majority of investors, including his 9 fellow countrymen in the top 10, lost money in the previous month? We don't have to go far for what we are looking for. Mr. Buffett's fortune is almost entirely invested in Berkshire Hathaway Incorporated shares, which he owns. Buffett owns around 16% of Berkshire, according to Bloomberg, including around 39% of all Class A shares. Berkshire Hathaway's Class A shares are currently trading at $469,850 per share. Berkshire Hathaway, on the other hand, outperformed the market in January. Last month, the stock gained about 3.4%, and it's for this reason that Buffett's net worth has risen as well. Unlike Buffett, however, the majority of the other billionaires on the list have their fortunes tied to technology companies. Tesla and Amazon.com Incorporated are both owned by Musk and Bezos, while Zuckerberg, Gates, and Page own significant portions of Meta, Platforms Incorporated, Microsoft Corporation, and Alphabet Inc., respectively. All of these businesses took a hit last month, and are the main reason why these billionaires' fortune have suffered as well. For years, Warren Buffett has been chastised for not taking larger stakes in some of the country's largest tech firms. He's the only one who's laughing all the way to the bank now. In the first few weeks of 2022, the world's wealthiest people saw a drop in their net worth. Warren Buffett was the only one to make it out alive, boosting his fortune to around 100 billion euros. The world's richest person, Tesla CEO Elon Musk, has lost nearly 49 billion euros as a result of the recent drop in tech stocks, and the year has only just begun. Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, lost about 25 billion euros, while Larry Page and Sergey Brin, the founders of Google, lost more than 11 billion euros. Mark Zuckerberg, on the other hand, has lost 14 billion euros. However, one of the world's 10 wealthiest people managed to elude capture and increase his net worth. Warren Buffett increased his fortune to 100 billion euros after winning nearly 2 billion euro. According to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index, the chairman and CEO of Berkshire Hathaway has surpassed Zuckerberg and risen to 6th place in the global wealth ranking. And this is it for today, guys. What are your thoughts? Tell us in the comments section below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And thank you for watching.